Hi, this is Vicky, and welcome back to our learning session. Well, I hope you all had a wonderful breakfast and no one got too sticky from the syrup. This week, we're going to make muffins and puppets again, a different kind or a different type of animal, um, all for the if you give a moose a muffin. So let's get started. Um, Paper bag puppets are really simple to make. All you really need is a paper lunch bag and some crayons. You can turn the bag to the side where the flap can be lifted up, and then you can draw a picture of whatever you want it to be. This was one of the ones that one of our learners made. It's a unicorn. But we tried to make it a little bit easier for you to do. So in a, a bag marked number 9, inside you're going to find all of the moose parts, the antlers, the nose, the eyes. And using your glue stick like you did with the pig, you could make your own mouse puppet. So what do you think about these versatile puppets? Next time you have a bunch of kids to entertain, you could have them put a puppet show on using pepper things. I think they turn out so cute and it doesn't take so much to make it happen. Well, here is a picture of the moose one, just so you can kind of get a sense of what that looked like. And while we're talking about mooses, we don't have moose in California, so there's a very good chance that your little number has never seen one. Mooses are super big. They can be 7 feet at the shoulders, weighing 600 pounds. I mean, big. Moose only eat vegetables, well, and of course, some muffins from time to time. But they eat 70 pounds of plants a day. They're actually really good swimmers and very fast runners. And they can actually run fast enough that you're actually allowed to drive on a street. Only the boy antlers have, or boy moose have antlers. And this is what a girl moose looks like. And she has a little baby with her. As I said, they're very big, so I bet they can eat a bunch of muffins. Speaking of muffins, we're going to make some corn muffins. This is activity number 10. The recipe is on the side of the container, and we provided an aluminum muffin tray and a box of muffin mix. First step, and this is really important, is to grease the muffin tins. You want to preheat the oven to 400 degrees. Put the mix in a bowl, add the wet ingredients, and then stir. Unlike the pancakes, this will be slightly lumpy, and that's perfectly okay. You want to bake according to the directions. Many people eat these with butter or honey or jam. I like them hot, but they're really good cold. I think they're delicious and they go great with like soups um, and meats. Really lovely. We hope you enjoyed them. Well, this is activity number 11, and we're going to actually help find our way out of the moose. You can see with the arrows, we can go in one foot and should come out the other foot. We're very excited to have you try a maze. Mazes are really excellent for children for so many reasons, but let me just give you a few. Well, first, they're great fine motor exercise for our new riders. To get a pencil to go where they want, and not cross the lines, is really difficult, and it requires patience and concentration. They also help children build critical thinking, encouraging them to evaluate choices, recall what paths they took, and learn from their mistakes as they reach dead ends. It also helps really well with visual tracking, which is an essential skill to learn how to read. Oh, and of course, they're fun. We hope your little learner will enjoy it. I'm sure they'll need your help in getting through this, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. This is our last activity of the session, activity number 12. And again, it is another type of visual discrimination activity. Visual discrimination is important to be able to assess the aspects of a letter or an illustration or to discern what's unique about something they see. It's a skill that allows us to recognize that an S is not a C or a bush is not a tree. So let's talk a little bit about how we can help children look for differences. First, we can help them with a vocabulary that describes the letters well. For example, when you see letters with straight lines, Like I see a T and a D and a P and a B all have straight lines in them. And then you can help them see letters with curved lines like C's and P's and B's, or letters that have holes in them like a P or a B or a D. And can you help them name any other differences that you might see? Maybe it's orientation, um, anything that will help them figure things out. And remember all of those shapes that we learned in the training, which we can use to kind of describe what's happening with these. All of this vocabulary will help your child see the differences and to be able to identify similarities and differences between these objects, letters, and numbers, and other things as well. The idea for this sheet is to color in any of the uppercase C's that they find. So, how many did they find? How many were there? Well, that's all for this session. We hope you enjoyed the stories and the cooking, and we'll see you next session.